But man, 20 years of working with the Clintons will sap your soul right out of your body. And that happened to him. Says Anthony Blinken, and the organizer of the Hunter Biden laptop letter, is also standing behind them. Right there. There's Anthony. One big, disgusting, happy family. Sullivan was Hillary's foreign policy advisor. And now they're all encouraging an insurrection, just like they tried to interfere in 2016, interfere in 20 and 24. They're, of course, doing it again under the guise of lawful orders. So Hegseth, we're all wondering what he has to say about this. He says this is stage 4 TDS. It's like, all right, that might be true. But do you realize they're talking about your soldiers there, Department of War, Hegseth? So what are you going to say about that? What else are you going to do? Are you going to do anything about it? Or are you just going to call them crazy? All right, I guess you can just call them crazy. That's one way to do it. Lindsey Graham came out. He says, this has gone too far. The senators and the congressmen who made a video suggesting our men and women in the military do not have to follow unlawful orders have yet to show us an example. What unlawful orders are you talking about? Can you name one in your little stupid video? They owe it to our men and women in the military to be specific about orders issued by Trump or those under his command that they believe to be unlawful, but they don't want to say that because there are no unlawful orders. They just want them to basically quiet quit in their positions to stop the lawful agenda that they politically disagree with, which is insurrectionary. It's basically asking them to betray their country, to betray their oaths. The Democrats have done this.
I was a military lawyer for 33 years. I was a prosecutor, defense attorney, and a military judge. And if you're listening to this program tonight, I find no evidence that President Trump or anyone in your chain of command has issued an unlawful order to you. To the people who made these accusations, I'm going to write you a letter tomorrow, and I want you to tell the country what orders you think are unlawful. What did President Trump do wrong as commander-in-chief? You owe that to the men and women of the military to be specific about what you're talking about. If you're in the military, you need to follow the lawful orders of your commanders. And Article 92, check it out. So what these senators and House members did was unnerving, and it was unconscionable to suggest that the President of the United States is issuing unlawful orders without giving an example. The hatred of Trump cannot spill over to putting our men and women in the military in jeopardy. You're going too far.